The book of Genesis, chapter 22, verse 7. And Isaac spake unto Abraham his father and said, My father. And he said, Here I am, my son. And he said, Behold the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for a burnt offering? And Abraham said, My son, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua will provide himself a lamb for a burnt offering. So they went both of them together. And they came to the place where Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua had told him of. And Abraham built an altar there, and laid the wood in order, and bound Isaac his son, and laid him on the altar upon the wood. And Abraham stretched forth his hand, and took the knife to slay his son. And the angel of the Lord called unto him out of heaven, and said, Abraham, Abraham. And he said, Here I am. And he said, Lay not thine hand upon the lad, neither do thou anything unto him. For now I know thou fearest Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, showing thou hast not withheld thy son, thine only son, from me. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Double honors to my elders at Great Millstone, who always rule well. And peace to the brothers who out there in the four corners of the earth pushing this truth. It's the book of Genesis 22, and I'm going to jump straight to the point. Genesis 22 and 12. And he said, he being the angel of the Lord, lay not thine hand upon the lad, neither do anything unto him. For now I know that thou fearest the Lord. Salakim, thou fearest God. That's the whole point. Isaac was the son of Abraham. And, you heard the story, and everybody always throwing in, it was a test of faith. And we all know Isaac had faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Salakim, Abraham had faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and he loved Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua with all his mind, body, and soul. But one thing people don't bring out is, and let's read it again, Genesis 22 and 12, straight to the point. And he said, Lay not thine hands upon the lad, neither do thou anything unto him. For now I know that thou fearest Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, seeing thou hast not withheld thy son, thine only son, from me. So like him, Abraham feared the Lord to the utmost, that he was willing to give his only son to the Lord, because he feared the Lord. See, fear is an important thing when you get into this truth of ours. When you get into this thing of ours, like Elder Gabar said, that's your number one thing. You need to be, and one thing about it, that's nothing that you can carnally do, or nothing you can do on your own. You must have the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua in you. You must be born with it. Let's go to the book of Proverbs 14, 26 and 27. The book of Proverbs 14, 26 and 27. The fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. The fear of the Lord is a foundation of life, to depart from the snares of death. The fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children have a place of refuge. The fear of the Lord is a foundation of life, to depart from the snares of death. Yeah, the foundation of life. What's the foundation of life? These scriptures. Through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. These living waters, to depart from the snares of death. Like the scripture said, for the wages of sin is death, but the gift of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is eternal life. To depart from the snares of death. You got to fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You got to be obedient to him. And what brings on obedience? Fear. We all love Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua with all our mind, heart, body, and soul. With everything we got, we love him. But see, one thing we got to pump, and we got to teach to fear the Lord. And to fear the Lord, man, hey, it's a lot of things we want to go off on. You know what I'm saying? Towards each other, you know, towards things we need to be doing in these works. Because guess what? The fear of the Lord gonna kick in. You know, you got that upon you all day, all night. Hey, you don't know what gonna happen, man. Man, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, is to be feared. You know what I mean? Hey, man, you may leave your house, man, thinking you finna go to the store. You know, and an 18-wheeler might come out of nowhere and just bash you up. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man, you got to walk in fear when you dealing with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He set up the nervous system. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man, you can get a pinched nerve and paralyze yourself. Who will was it? It was the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. He is to be feared, man. But not man. You know, man is nobody. You know what I'm saying? Man is nothing. You know what I'm saying? Galatians 6:3, for a man thinking himself to be something, you know what I'm saying, when he's not, he deceiveth himself. So man is not that one to fear. Let's go to the book of Proverbs 29 and 25 and through 26. The book of Proverbs 29, 25 through 26. So like, give me, bear with me. 25, Proverbs 29, 25 through 26. The fear of man bringeth a snare, but whosoever put his trust in the Lord shall be safe. Many seek the ruler's favor, but every man's judgment cometh from the Lord. The fear of man bringeth a snare, a trap. You know what I'm saying? You put yourself in the trap, fearing man. You know what I'm saying? Pleasing man, you know, trying to please. That's really trying to please man. You know, fearing man. Why should you fear man? You know, when he breathe air, when he breathe air like you do. You know, when he bleed like you do, you know, like the sayings of the world say. You know, when he can leave the body, if it's in the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, like you can. So man is really powerless. The fear of man bringeth a snare, but whosoever put his trust in the Lord shall be safe. Yeah, Psalms 91, under the shadow of the Almighty. You see what I'm saying? The scripture said, he abide in me, I abide in him. You see what I'm saying? Whosoever put his trust in the Lord shall be safe. Like the scripture said, from the snare of the fowler, from the noose and pestilence, from these thermonuclear missiles. Okay? Many seek the ruler's favor, hey, being a man pleaser. But every man's judgment cometh from the Lord. So who you should be fearing in this scenario? Who you should be fearing in this life? Is Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Because man can't do nothing to you. You know, you need to be fearing who can take you out of the body and destroy the soul. Okay, let's go to the matter of fact, let's go to the book of Matthew 10 and 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. Okay, fear not them which kill the body. You know, nigga pull out a pistol, you know, wanna put your life in danger, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But remember, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is in control, brother. You need to fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, not that man with that gun. I know it's easy to say that, you know, when I ain't got no gun in my face, but hey man, hey, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is in control, man. You fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You ain't got no fear of some demon trying to take you out of the flesh. Hey, man, you gonna go back to the Lord, man. You gonna go back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. What pleasant thing is that? Okay, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him. Him is Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay, which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. So you can sit here and like I said, get a pinched nerve and be paralyzed and suffer in this flesh for the rest of your days, and then turn around and lead, and Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai summon you to, allow you to lead the body or kill you, okay, and then turn around and cast your soul into the eternal fire, which is those thermonuclear missiles. So who you should be fearing here? Okay, I mean, even the Akim know, hey man, hey man, hey, we trying to rehearse the righteous acts. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of us perfect. We only rehearsing the righteous act. Let's go to Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Hey man, you need to be serving Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai like Shaggy and Scooby Doo, man. When they done seen a ghost, you know what I'm talking about? Real talk, with fear and trembling, man. You know what I mean? Hey, that's why we, like I said, we reverse, we slacking, we rehearsing the righteous acts. Okay, that's why we give diligent to make our calling and election sure. We give diligent to make our calling an election sure. Hey man, we got it's a 50-50 chance here, bro. I just pray that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai that I'm a part of the elite. Okay, I'm a part of the first church. You know what I'm saying? The firstborn, the chosen. Hey, that's fear. That's fear within itself, within fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, but see, we in this thing of ours, like Elder Gabar said, we fear the name Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, we actually fear him. I mean, hey man, it ain't no way around it, man. Fear. Okay, let's go to the book of Malachi. Let's go to the book of Malachi 4, chapter 4 and verse 2. Just bear with me 1 second out here. This is the book of Malachi, 4 and verse 2. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up Salakim as calves of the staff. I'm gonna read it again. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall. With that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to my elders at Great Millstone who always rule well. And peace to the Akim out there in fear, spreading this truth of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.